Welcome everyone. Today we have my friend Sudesh who is very interested in food industry. We'll talk about its benefit, impact and his ideas and experiences. Sudesh, thank you for joining me. Let's start with your thoughts and thoughts in the food industry.
Thank you, Pasan. My name is Sudeshmar Fernando and I am studying for business diploma at Navalok College. I choose the food industry because I have always been passionate about it. One big reason is that my cousins own a restaurant. When I was 19, I worked there and I that experience made me even more interested in this field.
When talking about the industry, research is very important. Can you explain what research means in this context and do you have any ideas about it?
Yes, of course. Business owners usually research their products or services. The main goal of research is to reduce risk and find weakness in the products or services. It also helps businesses understand the customer needs and improve customer satisfaction.
Marketing is very important in the food industry. We call it a Marketing Information System or MIS. Can you explain what MIS in your own words?
Sure, Pasandu. MI is about figuring out what information is needed, gathering that information, and then using it into the make decisions. There are three main parts of MIS. First one is internal database, marketing information intelligence, and final one is marketing research.
Can you explain these parts and how these are used in the food industry?
I would like to use the Pizza Hut 2 as an example. Internal databases means collecting data within the company. For example, Pizza Hut collects the customer phone numbers to tell them about the new offers. And second one is marketing intelligence. It means analyzing data from different sources to make good marketing decisions. Pizza Hut look at online reviews and social media to see how customer feels about food and services. And final one is marketing research. It is about the gathering and analyzing marketing information to make a decisions. For example, Pizza Hut studies which food sell to most and when sales are the highest during the year.
Marketing involves collecting and analyze data. Managers usually use these three types of research to understand customers' needs. Can you explain these three types?
Yes, the three types are exploratory, descriptive, and causal research. Exploratory research means it's used to when the problem isn't clear. For example, why aren't customers buying rice and curry for breakfast in around the Colombo? And second one is descriptive research. It's mean we use that descript and a situation or problem. Describe a situation and problem. For example, how many people would like to try a mojito at KFC? And third one is causal research. It is used to look at causal and effect relationships. As an example, Pizza Hut offer a 50% discount once a month to keep a customer loyalty.
When talking about research, secondary data is very important. What do you know about secondary research?
Secondary data is information that has already been collected by someone else, like industry reports or newspapers.
Secondary research can be divided into four categories. Can you explain these categories?
Yes, the four categories are internal sources, government publication, periodical and books, and commercial data. Internal sources means it includes the things like balance sheets, salary reports, and customer feedbacks. For example, Burger King checks the customer feedbacks on Facebook and Instagram. And a government publication includes the market trends and agricultural data. For example, kids follow a guidelines from the Food Control Administration. And third one is periodical and books. It includes magazines and market reports, such as um, many food business use the industry news from sources like Lanka Market. Um, Commercial data includes the feedbacks and market research. For example, KFC introduced a new item like a chicken burger, some wings during the festival season like Christmas.
Evaluation criteria are used in market research to make decisions based on secondary data. What are they and how do they affect secondary sources?
Evolution criteria help check the quality and usefulness of information. There are four main factors: relevance, accuracy, currency, and impartiality. Relevance means the information is useful. For example, researchers trends in originating exports. And accuracy means the information is correct. They gives the correct information to us. For example, Kids provides the accurate details about their products. And currency means the information is up to date. For example, Maliban introduced the low-calorie biscuits to match the current health trends. And final one is impartiality. It means the information is unbiased. For example, Nestle gives a clear and accurate national information about its products.
There are two main types of data, secondary and primary. We talked about secondary data earlier. So what is the primary data?
Primary data is information collected directly by research. The difference is the primary data is collected for the first time, while secondary data has already been collected by someone else.
Can you explain the type of primary research?
Yes, the main types are observational research, ethnographic research, survey research, and experimental research. Observational research means watching and recording behavior. For example, studying how customers behave in supermarket. Ethnographic research means it studies behavior in national settings. For example, researching how rice and curry are made in village with various cities. The survival research means it collects the options and feedbacks. For example, a pizza shops like Dunkin' ask the customer to fill out a feedback form. And final one is experimental research. It's mean test ideas by changing factors and measuring results. For example, New Day yogurts replace the plastic spoons with the wooden spoons to be more eco-friendly.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of primary data in food industry?
In the food industry, primary data is often collected through surveys, observations, or experiments. The advantage is it gives a direct answers to research questions and help the understand customer needs. For example, a restaurant might ask the customer what they think of a new dish. Disadvantage is it takes a more time to analyze and the result might not apply to large group if the sample is small.
Sudesh, how do you plan to use your business knowledge in the food industry?
I want to open my own restaurant after finishing my higher studies, using the business knowledge that I have learned.
Okay, Sudesh. Today we discussed a lot of things about food industry and thank you for joining with us today and share your ideas with us. I wish you all the best for your future.
Thank you, Pasandu. I am happy to be part of this interview. Have a nice day. Goodbye.